guys, today I want to read you a book called The Fate of Fausto, and it is a painted fable by Oliver Jeffers. And this is a book that looks kind of like a children's book, and it has simple words inside if you look. But the really cool thing about children's books is that a lot of them are actually at a higher reading level than what they're supposed to be for the kids that are listening to those. So it kind of makes adults or older kids need to read those books to those kids in order for them to really understand them, which is really cool, which means that as an adult or as an older kid, read these books, because not only are they at a higher reading level, but they often have something that will help you remember good morals, good lessons that maybe you've forgotten as you've gotten older, but they can be reminders. So this one, The Fate of Fausto. Oh, and if you don't forget that on the back, there's always a little synopsis or a little piece that tells you what the book might be about. And so always check that. If you don't know what the book is about, check the back. There once was a man who believed he owned everything and set out to survey what was his. "You are mine," said Fausto to the flower. "Yes," said the flower, "I am yours." Content, Fausto walked on, and if you look, he plucked the flower and it's now in his jacket. "You are mine," he said to the sheep. "Yes," said the sheep, "I suppose I am." Feeling satisfied, Fausto walked on. And if you look, there's a little F right here because he labeled the sheep. Next, Fausto came upon a tree and declared, "Tree, you are mine." To which the tree replied, "Oh, all right, I can be yours." And the tree bowed before the man. This pleased Fausto, and he walked on, happy to be owning a sheep and a flower and his tree. Before long, Fausto had claimed a field and a forest and a lake. At first, the lake had pretended not to hear. But Fausto showed that lake who was boss. When he reached a mountain, Fausto said in a clear voice, "Mountain, you are mine." "No," said the mountain, "I am my own." This angered Fausto, and he stamped his foot and made a fist. And like here up here, it shows he's angry. Still, the mountain would not move. But Fausto put such a fight you would not believe, and showed the mountain who was boss. Eventually, the mountain bowed before Fausto and said, "Yes, you are in charge. I am yours." Feeling very important, Fausto easily conquered a boat to set off to sea. For a mountain, a lake, a forest, a field, a tree, a sheep, and a flower were not enough for him. When he had gotten far enough from shore, Fausto said in a loud voice, "Sea, you are mine." But the sea was silent. "You belong to me, sea. I know you can hear me," said Fausto, louder still. Then after a while, the sea said quietly, "You do not own me." "You are wrong, I do," Fausto replied, unsure which way to look, for the voice appeared to come from everywhere. There he is. He's on his little boat. Sea all around. "But you do not even love me," said the sea. "You're wrong again," said the man. "I love you very much." But Fausto was lying, and the sea knew it. "How can you love me when you don't understand me?" the sea asked Fausto. "You are wrong a third time," said Fausto. Oh, look, his reflection turned red. It was yellow before. Interesting. "I understand you deeply," then added, feeling impatient. "Now admit you are mine, or I will show you who is boss." "And how will you do it with that?" asked the sea. "I will stamp my foot and make a fist." "If you wish to stamp your foot, then come show me how it is done so I understand." And in order to show his anger and importance, Fausto climbed overboard to stamp his foot on the sea. But he did not understand. And he did not know how to swim. The sea was sad for him, but carried on being the sea. The mountain, too, went back to its business. And the lake and the forest, the field and the tree, the sheep and the flower carried on as before. For the fate of Fausto did not matter to them. Now, like it said before, a painted fable. A fable is a story that teaches a lesson. So as you think about this story, what lesson could you draw from this story? What did Fausto do? How did he act? How did everyone else respond to him? And ultimately, what happened when he behaved that way? Go ahead and think about that one. And remember, stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you later.